Today in this video, we're going to talk about Roadie. And hopefully this will be the ultimate guide to help you figure out, should I actually drive for Roadie? And we're going to be answering some of those key questions of what is Roadie? We're going to look at some examples of some regular offers and some XD offers, looking at the mileage and the pay scale, and much, much more. So let's get started. Roadie is a UPS owned since 2021. It has over 300,000 independent drivers, over 30,000 zip codes, and 97% of the U.S. households. It's a flexible gig app where you can use your car, your truck, your SUV, or even a van if you have it. And if you really want to get down and dirty with it, you can even have a work truck and make some really good money in this. Just like other gig apps where you're actually your own boss, like a Grubhub, Walmart Spark, DoorDash, Uber Eats, you can still find your way and make good money, even if you multi-app and put all of these combined. Here are some good key features for Roadie, such as being an independent contractor, which means you are not an employee. You are your own boss and you actually have control over the work that you do and your earnings. This is gig-based. Drivers can earn money by completing individual delivery tasks. You also have really good flexibility, where drivers can choose deliveries, accepting and skipping those that don't fit their schedule or just don't make sense to them. Another awesome thing that there is no interview requirements to become a Roadie driver. However, you do have to qualify, and the ways that you qualify is that you must be at least 18 years old, have a valid U.S. driver's license, social security number, and auto insurance. When it comes to earnings, drivers make money per gig basis, with the potential to make more with certifications and large deliveries. And on the app, you're able to manage gigs, track deliveries, and receive a payout. And speaking of payouts, Roadie offers instant pay after meeting certain requirements or receiving weekly payouts. And for me, it's generally on Wednesday. Roadie provides different types of services, such as grocery, retail, auto parts, pharmacy, industrial, airlines, e-commerce, just to name a few. And they do these by large deliveries, routed deliveries where it might take 2 to 3 hours, where you might go to a warehouse or a fulfillment center, pick up all your stuff, and then go deliver it all. Or you can select your deliveries one by one, whichever makes more sense to you. This will actually allow you to free up your time, use your schedule accordingly, however you can make the most money. You might be saying, well, how much should I be making? It's really going to depend on your area. How busy is your area? I know for me and my area, my goal is generally $20 an hour. And if I can make some more, well, bring on the money. And when you start looking into the app, it's actually going to start showing you like what size of item that you're going to be picking up. And you'll see symbols like these. You might see the small with a little key symbol where it says like fit in the shoebox. You might see the medium where you'll see like a small little box where it actually says where it fits in the front seat. You might even see like the little TV, which represents it's a large and it can actually fit in the back seat. Doesn't mean you're going to get a TV, but it's just a large product. Then you might see the bicycle one, which represents the extra large, which it shows it fit in like a hatchback or SUV. Doesn't mean it's a bike, but it just means it's extra large product. Then you see the little couch symbol where it shows it's huge. And this could fit in a truck, and it also can fit in an SUV, as I have done many a times. And I really believe it's actually a really good idea to actually measure the dimensions of your vehicle, so you'll be able to make quicker and correct decisions. This is actually one of the first things that I did before even accepting my first Roadie order. And I picked up from places such as Home Depot, Walmart, CVS, Best Buy, and I've also have seen Discount Tire and Tractor Supply. But I know when it comes to Tractor Supply in my area, all these dimensions are a little bit more than huge for my SUV. So I still haven't picked up from there yet. But I've also have received like certain certifications to pick up pharmacy orders, and also been certified for extra equipment like my dolly and the extra straps that I have. But some of the other things I usually carry in my truck anyways is just like a blanket so I can lay some stuff on top of it, because I ever get any mulch or like that, I don't want that mulch to actually really sink into my seats or my carpet. Like, don't want it at all. It could be disastrous. I don't want like no extra moisture back there where I'll be getting anything moldy. Yeah. And since I've been doing Roadie, I've been actually getting like little badges. They give you like these little, I'm going to call them stickers, just to, I guess, help encourage you, such as like maybe the rock star, the town rounder, and the 100 miler. Inside the app, you'll see things such as like gig history, so you can get to see like all those little gigs that you've done in the past. They have updates, how-tos, promotions, and one of those promotions I actually works for me is actually the discount tire, where you can actually save $10 per tire. I'm like, what? Cool. But when we actually look at some of these order examples, let's look at the app right here. We see that there's like multiple places where we can actually choose a gig from. Then when we look at inside the circle, you'll see like a 4MI. You see the MI under the numbers for most of these. And what this is talking about like 4 miles, 2 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, 2 miles. Did I already say 2 miles? 9 miles. Now, if you see anything like this one here where it says 5+, that just means that store or Roadie Fulfillment Center has more offers than one. So what you're going to have to do to get more details is you actually have to click on the actual circle. This is a Home Depot going Dallas to Dallas. It's a 4-mile trip, 35 minutes, an extra large order for $15.96. And when we actually select it, we actually see more details. And when we see the little bike symbol, which shows it's an extra large gig, we see right under that there's immediate pickup, and it's estimated completed to be by 8:56 a.m. So all of these times will vary. Even when it says immediate, sometimes it might say have a little bit later time. Even when it said a later time for me, I've noticed when I actually got the order, I still had like 10 to 15 minutes to go over there anyways to go get it. So I had time, so I went and done it. Now we see in the item summary that there's 5 items, and it kind of gives dimensions. It has the heaviest weight item and the total weight of the whole thing. And when you select view all items, that's when you're going to go into the breakdown. And in this example, it's going to be 5 different extra large items. It's 6 pounds each. And we see the dimensions of 29 by 20 by 15. Now let's look at a Roadie XD example. For this one, there's 13 deliveries from Coppell, Texas to Seagoville. Then it says 53 miles. Oh my gosh, that's a little too much, especially when we're looking at compared to the miles and money ratio. Oh no, I would actually call this a bad order to take, because not only you have to estimate like how far is this warehouse / fulfillment center that I actually have to drive to, and for me it's going to take me about 40 minutes just to get there. Then when you do get there, then you have to factor in how long do you have to wait there just to get the items. And if you saw my last ride along video, Lord Jesus, Lord, it was a long time. Because not only I had that 40-minute wait, then I had like an hour or slightly over an hour wait just to get the items. Then I was ready to rock and roll after that. So factor in your time of driving up there. Factor in the time that you'll probably have to stay, possibly an hour or more. Whatever you do, be ready and prepared, and try to get your money factored in on all this where you can still be making $20 an hour, such as this one right here, where it shows 19 deliveries, 66 miles, Grapevine to Joshua, but for this example, the towns are not mattering right now. But it's really going to be your mileage and the money. Like, for example, this is $247.42. So this would actually be an offer that I would take, because this is definitely over the $2 per mile. This one should actually pay me at $20 over $20 per hour for me to actually get there, wait there, get the stuff, organize my stuff, so I can make sure I am organizing my routes accordingly. And I'm really setting myself up for success on this delivery. And I really like how my estimated time says 3 hours and 35 minutes. How you doing? And when you're picking up these Roadie XD orders, they're not in that many locations. It's actually going to be in these major cities such as Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, Miami, Minneapolis, New York City, Orlando, Philadelphia, San Francisco. And they're actually expanding to new different areas such as Austin, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and San Diego. Just some of these really major places where they're at right now. And I'm sure they're going to keep on expanding. But I cannot end this video without telling you one of the cons that I have experienced with Roadie. And that is definitely the customer support. As you may have seen in this video right here, I contacted support and never got in touch with them. And I was on the road for hours. But let's not go through that tragic ride-along journey. Let me not think of that nightmare again. Oh, Lord. And here's another trip. Even if you do submit an offer, that doesn't mean you're going to get that offer. And you could actually be waiting for 15 minutes. Yeah, that sucks. But in my experience, it hasn't always been like 15 minutes. It's usually never been actually that long, but it could. They allow themselves that much time. Then still say, denied, because they gave the offer to somebody else. But I've also had opportunities and times where I've actually selected multiple offers and got the offers. And I was like, yeah. I think I picked up from, I think it was like a Home Depot, then a Walmart, then I dropped a few of them off, picked up from another Walmart, and dropped the rest of them off. And that worked out really good. So if you can get stacked orders like that, it can really work out in your favor and get your wheels a-rolling. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, be sure and put it in the comment box. And if you would, go ahead, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to support the channel with channel membership, and tap right here to see me in the next video.